everybody, and welcome to my platform. And we wanted to tell Rustin that I miss him and I love him and that he is my special, well, they're all special to me. Rustin, hold on. We wanted to bring out Mommy Cassie to tell all my kids, because we all know that Rustin is my representation of how much I love all of you, my kids. And things that Mommy are doing right now are taking me away from you, but I wanted to let you know that Mommy is working diligently to sew buttons on your shirts when you break a button. Type your name on your shirts. Sew clothes like a cape for Stadler when he wants to go play and be a superhero. Or making for Ezekiel a hat that makes him really happy, or a stuffed animal for Hudson or Parker so they can cuddle at night. Like, where is he at? Or when Mommy makes for all the little kids their own little Cornelius, so that when they're angry or they want to feel less stressed, they can play with Cornelius and they can have something to feel better in the things that people are trying to do to them. Especially when they're fake parents, they call mom and dad, pretend to care when they're really just chasing Bloom brand deals. Or when Key is hungry and the mother would rather go to sleep than feed Key a bottle because she's a star. And then she thinks to herself, well, I guess I better go hire myself a nanny. Even though in the old days, even though she doesn't work, she just needs some her pamper time. You know, like where she goes and gets her nails done. How many times Rustin has Addie McCracken told everybody that she's going to get her nails done? How many times have they told everybody how these children have saved them? That's not the job of the child. Not really sure what part of you is old asses like Donald Trump's age. When you look at Paris Hilton at the White House, that should make you furious. That should make you so furious that you want to riot in the streets. Yet you all seem to act as if it's no big deal. So now, not only is Hollywood and celebrity telling us what products to buy off the shelves, they're trying to demonstrate how to be bad parents. They're working in racketeering in front of your faces, and then you deny that it's going on. Then you use your weapons of bots to occur a certain way to audiences to try to get me to back down when clearly you are operating unethically and illegally. While she pushes seduction, while Kim Kardashian in racketeering works alongside of people like Iced Spice, clearly, as she goes on to legacy media such as CNN to talk out her asshole when she clearly was the problem. She was the fucking problem, but doesn't like law and order, but now she's going to tell us about law and order while she lies to those of you who were bad kids. Some of you may have actually been abused, but now we have blurred the lines and we can't see the difference. And you supported that shit because she pretended to be nice to you. Pretended is a key word. How many times has she actually reached out to you to tell you? Now, this is all about her. And let's not forget the staged events at the U.S. Capitol, of the photography, of the finishing her speech and then running over to pick up my son, Phoenix. While she gets him to say the dumbest stuff for trained monkey behavior for her brand and image. And they're all doing it, by the way. This is why they're all doing it. It's because, well, they did it, and she's doing it, and they're doing it, so it must be okay to do. And then there's going to be a bill about it. The fact that you can't recognize that this is unethical. The fact that you can't recognize that your behavior is disgusting and disrespectful and disgraceful. The fact that you literally sit in your ivory tower and then you point, this is women in charge. You point fingers at everybody else for what they're doing wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. You do it, you do that. Here's a list, go do this, go buy this at the store. I'm over here sitting back pampering myself. While you then close off opportunity to somebody who's actually out there doing the real fucking shit work, which is talking to you all. Now I'm talking about you in the low social class, which would be somebody not on social media, because that's what they portray you as. So you're a pain in the ass to work with. However, some of you might actually make it out of the dark, deep hole you put yourself in, but not anymore. Not with all these fucking gated communities. So you'd rather go sit on Washington Street to go take a look at a Paris Hilton talk out her fucking ass because you'd rather feel entertained than do right by people. You value what? Entertainment more than doing the right thing? I hate to tell you, but the Simple Life reboot is the example of nasty ass shit of what we do not want to watch. We don't want to watch Paris Hilton sing on a stage. She looks like shit. She's trying to be like me. However, she's very, 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 very far away from ever reaching any form of status because there ain't no fucking soul in her goddamn chest. Not to mention she's awkward, she's weird, she's uncomfortable. She doesn't give a shit about anyone else except for how does she look. Go look at her sister and go look at her mother. And you don't even know where the brother is. Literally, you all are disrespectful Hiltons. You all think you're going to hide behind your great-granddaddy's name and the money that he gave you? Well, I hate to tell you, but that legacy isn't very strong. However, since you Hiltons tried to fucking destroy my family, the Ferrises, that means we've got a lot of energy of, what is that? What would that energy can be described as? Tearing down the building of the person that tore down our building. So that would be determination. And so it stops here with Paris Hilton and Nikki Hilton. Your legacy stops with those bitches. Because Phoenix and London ain't gonna do that shit. And the other ones, some of them are, who fucking knows about Nikki Hilton's kids? But that shit stops. Because Phoenix is the lead of that family. And you'll see when he gets older on how we've grown together in this we'll call it an adventure, Phoenix. He's the master of the Hiltons. It's like the king's son, William, and stopping that legacy. It stops with his family. Because Charles is a piece of shit. And Princess Diana did that for him. And Queen Elizabeth just had to deal with it. Understand the male control of England and the evolution of that with Princess Diana and Queen Elizabeth and Prince William. And you'll really understand the triple threat of the three of those together. And how all those around tried to stop that lineage shift. Because the lineage shift makes the people that don't work and makes them actually have to work to get somewhere when it comes to respect and attention. It means they have to do right by other people. And Mona Van doesn't want to do that. She just wants you to do what she says. So you tell me where we're fucking at with this dumb crime show called racketeering.